But basically, all in all, right, from my experience and from a lot of experience of home buyers as well, it's very painful, right? This whole process of really trying to find a property that fits all your preferences, and also really appreciates the price. It's a lot of things to juggle, right? And you start off with a blank slate, right? You start off with like, what even are the properties that I should be looking at? So I think that's where, and then this is where we move in, right, to my personal pain point and the pain point of a few others, and why we came together to really try to solve this, right? And why we actually created Aidaro to try to solve this problem, right? And basically, Aidaro's grand vision is to really help simplify and make your home searching process smarter, right? And we ask ourselves, right, all this information that is all around, on Google, Lawyat, some of these hidden in government statistics, can we actually bring them all together into one platform, make it into a very simple tool where home buyers could easily filter out properties that they would truly be interested in, right? Really just remove a lot of the hassle in the initial part of trying to get this long list of properties, right? So that is basically the reason why we started Aidaro. And I think this is the key part about Aidaro, right? That you never see anywhere else in Property Guru, iProperty, or any other platforms in the market, right? And the point here is that there's a long list of preferences that you need to think about, and you might have, and you, not just you, right? And you or your spouse or your family might have. So the point is then, what matters to you, you select them, right? We've basically collected data from multiple sources, and I think that was basically that's what makes Aidaro special, right? We are not just a marketplace for property. We are a technological play, right? What we've done is we really went out there, we scraped all the information available, any data available on distances, on distances to key areas, on even levels of crime, pollution, traffic, even demographics of a community. So we've scraped all of this information to basically give you an easier search process. Aidaro works in a way, it's not typical just a listing, right? We actually build a whole data layer around a property, right? We try to build as much information as we can and aggregate it. Right, so what we're trying to bring to the market here, right, is a change of game, right? We don't want to be like a typical platform that you see today that just only show you all the very biased information, right? Only the good information, and we just try to sell a property to you. That's not our goal here, right? Our goal here is to help you make the most informed decision and make a smarter decision. So these are some of the initial truths that we managed to bring out so far around a property. So we can tell you the crime rate around your district. We can tell you the noise pollution index, the air pollution index. We even highlight, right, like, if your property is close to a cemetery, we won't rank listings based on property purchases, right? That's not our ethos, right? Our ranking has to be purely based on what you put in your preferences, what's important to you, and that's how we rank it. Just to give the agents maybe some value offering, it's maybe we can have an Aidaro verified, right? Or Aidaro listing, something along that lines, or we can show that, or we can just maybe put one or two sponsored, like very clearly this is sponsored, right? Like this is not Aidaro's recommendation, but this is a sponsored listing. That's something we might do, right? But we will never let an agent pricing affect the recommendation, because that's not what Aidaro is about, right? And I mean, what's the point, right? What's the point of using Aidaro in the end? If an agent pays and you don't want the house near the cemetery, but because he pays more and his house is near the cemetery, he gets listed higher. It doesn't work for us. So yeah, the answer to that is that no, we'll never do that. We'll never let the pricing of an agent affect the recommendation that we give to the user.